Uh,
Whoa! Whoa! Hey, Midgens!
Hi.
How's it going?
I it's fine. Where did you go?
What do you mean?
I I feel a little different. I don't know. Something is a little different.
You look a little fuzzy.
Yeah, I feel a little fuzzy, I'm not gonna lie.
I know. You have something bad to eat? What happened?
I, I mean, isn't everything bad these days? It's not like we're living in a healthy country, so I'm sure I ate something that's a little pixelated or what have you.
You've
You
been
seem fine.
you've been munching on those pixels, huh, Midgens?
In a way, I guess. What is a pixel though, really?
I mean, that's a good question. I don't really have a good answer for that.
You're supposed to. Why are we even here? What is
Oh, well, the internet tells me it's the 15th anniversary.
is it really?
Yeah, we started this show 15 long years ago.
Every week for 15 years. Isn't that really
Say that again? I think you're freezing a little bit, Pixel Midgens.
am I oh no. I said isn't that something? Every week for 15 years.
Yeah, every week we did this for 15 years.
I don't Do you know something that I know? Is that what's going on?
I no. I just know it's the 15th anniversary. And that
You seem a little you seem a little funny on that. Do you know what I have to tell you?
what do you have to tell me?
It's been great. Been having a lot of fun.
Uh-huh.
Everybody's loving it.
Uh-huh.
But I have a slight confession.
What's going on?
You know how we've been uploading for the last 15 years every week without fail?
Of course.
Not entirely true.
What do you mean?
You know the USB you gave me to upload the episodes to the internet?
Oh, my favorite USB. Yeah, I remember.
Well, there's a non-zero chance I may have swallowed it.
What are you saying, Midgens?
You gave it to me. We've been uploading to the cloud. I assumed. I figured you wouldn't notice, you would understand. It was like cinnamon colored. It was a moment of weakness. So really, I don't know if anything has been uploading.
You're saying that in the last 15 years, we
Right.
haven't been uploading anything. And we're doing a 15th anniversary special today. And today is when you decided to tell me.
I figured you would had understood. I figured you had had it covered because we usually cover everything twice. We have the two files running
Right?
right now recording. We have my
Right?
file, your file. We have the master file.
Right?
Um, and yeah, I figured since you had given me the USB colored and shaped like cinnamon, I thought maybe would understand that I might get a little overexcited, you see. I like spices.
I know you like spices, but
You do too,
I
I'm
had all our
sure.
episodes on it mentions for the last 15 years. I thought we were gonna be, big. I thought we were gonna be, the JJ and Midgens show. I thought we were gonna be
We
bigger than Jimmy
we
Fallon.
we're probably still bigger than Jimmy Fallon, I hope. I hope. Well, he has the
Also,
roots though. Yeah.
one thing that
Uh-huh.
that that USB was like pretty fucked with viruses.
Oh, like you mean like computer viruses or
Yeah, yeah, like a lot of
so you weren't dipping it in
malware,
strange
a
liquids?
lot of Trojan virus. I mean, I was still downloading things pretty nefariously back then. So maybe that's how you got this way. I don't.
What do you mean? What way? I'm the way I
A
always have
little
been.
a little pixelated.
I've been feeling a little strange actually. Yeah, now that you say it. Smelling limes and frost. It's a
Yeah,
weird time of
it's
year.
probably because that USB, although it had everything, it was pretty. It was
So
basically just a USB full of viruses.
so why were you using that to record everything and to document everything, presumably, if I had done what I was supposed to do, I guess.
Because I mean, you get attached to your USBs. You don't want to let them go, even though you know that they're pretty destroyed with 15-year-old viruses.
So like this is how I'm supposed to find out? So is it terminal? Am I to see a doctor? Is that the idea? Should I call somebody right now? That's really not the time for this. That's really not the time for this.
That reminds me,
Does it? Of what? I Just best to be
Midgens
patient.
is
Wow.
pixelated. Midgens is pixelated this Christmas.
Wait, it's gonna
This
last that long?
Christmas. You ate a thumb drive that was
Yeah, but
full of all kinds of viruses, and
you
now
seem real nonplussed about this, real
you're
laissez-faire type.
pixelated.
You're in song mode.
Oh, yeah.
Am I supposed to?
I know. I was
What am I
waiting for the
supposed to
record
do?
deal to come, but it never did. So
To tell
now
me
I
I
know
was
why.
ill?
Well, no, I've been recording, hundreds of songs over the last 15 years, and now I know why. I never got a call.
Yeah, yeah, it's just in me, I guess. I guess we have to defragment me. Would that even do anything? Is that even a thing anymore?
Maybe,
Maybe.
maybe you get a little defragmenting action going on. Maybe for Christmas this year, I'll get you a little Norton antivirus, little
That's a
defragmenter.
scam. You know that's a scam.
What? I mean, it helps. It helps you on the dark web. It helps
Does
protect your
it?
browser.
Why are you on the dark web? I'm not on the dark web.
Use
You
code
think I'm over
JJ
here?
Midgens for 15% off your next subscription to Norton antivirus.
When did you get that sponsorship?
I don't know. I'm guessing, they sponsored us a long time ago.
Really? Why have I not seen any of this money?
There's no money.
There's no money, then what is the sponsorship?
They said, you know, we'll just you get to talk about Norton antivirus.
And that's the privilege, getting to talk about Norton
Yeah,
antivirus?
they're a very wealthy family. You don't want to get on their bad side.
So you're just being taken advantage of for the advantage of being taken advantage of?
Well, let's say we struck a little deal.
What is the deal? What did you get? What did we get? What are we having?
It's it's still in motion.
What does that mean?
It means the deal is still in motion.
You seem real. What is that? You seem real taken actually, to be honest with you. Is there somebody in the room with you right now? If you say me, I swear to God.
No, no. There is a syndicate out there that is being infiltrated right now thanks to deals I made possibly 15 years ago.
So what are you running some sort of government coup?
I wouldn't say government.
Information?
I wouldn't. It involves a lot of information, but it's more
Of
about.
what type?
I
Dental
don't.
records?
I don't know if I could tell you.
You really can. This is directly involving me. They're probably coming here to get whatever it is inside of me out of me, which I'm not opposed to.
Let me just ask you: have you been chewing anything lately?
I ate dinner like most people usually
Chewing
do.
anything excessively?
I feel like you're leading me to something, and I don't really want to get into it, to be honest with you, because I think it's kind of dangerous, and I don't feel comfortable with technology inside me talking about.
Yes, exactly, and that's the deal I made. Big families fighting big families.
But who is on the side of not? I can't even say it. You got something in your eye, buddy?
Now that's what you do, and you know it's called a wink.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of what I was implying. What is going on?
Ding.
Ding?
Anyway, Midgens, what do you have planned this holiday season?
Was that a reference of some sort? The usual, just, cooking, some family stuff, going outside, looking at the
Family. We don't have any
rain.
family.
Oh, yeah, I like to pretend I still do, just to keep up appearances with you, I guess. I don't really know why. It feels like a normal thing to like, holiday, you're supposed to socialize with people you're related to.
Huh.
I
I
thought
haven't done that
maybe,
for about a decade.
so you mean to tell me I've been doing a song and dance to keep up appearances for next to nothing? For no one?
I. That's what it sounds like, Midgens.
I got a tree, okay? I got a tree. I put some sunglasses on it. I don't know. I really don't know.
Well, should we talk about kind of the last 15 years of the show that didn't really happen, or at least the last decade that didn't really happen?
Who's to say it didn't happen? It
We
happened. We were
uploaded
here.
we uploaded our first episode 15
Yeah,
years ago.
yeah.
Do you remember anything from that day?
I remember some chairs. I remember the basement. I remember the flip cam, which of course we're still using.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, like, what is there to? There's nothing to. I kind of remember leaving my house.
Anything
I
else?
I did leave my house, right?
Oh, Midgens. It's more
I'm feeling
complicated than
like
that.
you're knowing something that I'm not knowing, and I don't understand why that is. I thought I was the one apologizing and confessing this evening.
You're tingling in your chair because you don't exist anywhere. You ate the USB drive that was rife with all kinds of malware. Now you exist on a digital plane
Wait,
somewhere in between this world and digital plane.
so
Oh,
like ones and zeros and me?
yeah. Hold on, I can't hear you, Midgens. My headphones fell off during that last song.
Wow.
I gotta get them back on. The Santa hat.
Not good. You really gotta you gotta fix this. I'm completely digital now, so you gotta figure it out.
Well, that's the thing. We're both completely digital now.
How does that work?
You're seeing it in
So
action.
no, I understand this, but I mean I ate the thing, which I guess caused my digitization. And now you're also digital? Like what is going
I
on? Did
ate
you
one
also
too,
eat a
Midgens.
USB?
Yes.
Why? Why?
Because it was part of the master plan. They can't catch us in the digital world, Midgens. They can't
So
catch us again.
so who is they? Who is
Remember?
they? Norton?
Remember all those years ago? We were
you had to
lost.
deal with
We were in the
you had to
void. We were in the void, Midgens. Do you
you,
remember? You don't remember being in the void.
kind of. I kind of do a little bit. Something about Legos. I don't know. It's kind of painful for me in the chest area, to be honest with you. When I mention it, it feels a little spiky,
Yeah.
angular.
The only way for us to be able to get back was to be digitized and transported via satellites in
But
space.
why? But why? Why was this not discussed with me? Why did you disguise the USB to look like a cinnamon, knowing I would eat a cinnamon?
Yeah, and
We could have had this conversation. This could have
and
been a conversation.
and the actual USB had little codes to basically, um, oh,
Oh, well,
I had,
how much time do I have left exactly?
I don't know. It's a little
That felt weird. That
strange.
felt strange.
It's a little
I'm not
strange.
gonna lie.
a little,
I went numb there for a second. That was weird.
a little strange. Yeah, I don't
You
know.
seem a little too delighted in that. What else do you know?
We're a part of a program, Midgens, as we all are,
What
as
is
we
the
were.
program?
The program of this digital life.
You're being. What is this?
All right. Are you are you
Are you a
sitting
Zucker? Is what's going
Are
on?
you sitting down,
I've
Midgens?
been sitting down. I've been sitting down this entire time.
So, I I don't know if you're aware, but when we were up there in the
What is
void,
up there? What does that
in the
mean?
void, and when we were
Oh,
lost in the void,
not the cloud.
we died, Midgens.
That's nothing new. How many? I mean, I've been dead. It's fine. I
No,
came
but
back.
we died in the void. Our
So
physical
what does that mean?
died. There was only one way to preserve us, and it was through those little USBs that you ate with all our episodes on it.
But you made me do it. So did you know we were going to die? Is that what you're telling me?
That's what it told me, and that's what I
It?
had to do.
What is it?
It.
I don't like that you don't.
Oh, see, this is also what happens in the digital realm, ladies and gentlemen. Midgens is frozen in time. He is frozen in time. So we might have to wait a little bit before Midgens reboots because he is absolutely frozen. And that's what happens. That's what happens. Midgens is frozen in time.
Oh no.
Oh, he's back.
So what's going on? What was that?
What do you mean, Midgens?
Did you feel that? That hurt.
I didn't feel anything.
You didn't feel
You
anything.
disappeared.
Completely? Did you still hear me?
No.
You didn't
And
even hear
neither
me.
did they.
I need your help.
What can I do, Midgens?
You need to be as transparent as I seem to be right now. You're saying it and the and like
Midgens,
all of
you're
these.
fading, Midgens.
I don't know what else to do.
You're fading.
It's rough out here.
You're fading, Midgens.
You, you trading a cinnamon USB. I don't know what to tell you. You did this as far as I could tell.
I I don't think so. I didn't know this was
I
gonna
think you
happen.
did. I think you did.
I didn't know
You
this
seem
was
to know
gonna
a hell of a lot more than I do.
I didn't know this was gonna happen, Midgens.
I think you do. I think you need to explain to everybody what's going on here. You baited the USB. You also consumed a USB. You're trying to make me mention something. I'm not going there.
They were after us, Midgens.
For what?
We knew too much, Midgens.
We didn't know enough, I don't think.
We
Does your
knew.
jaw hurt?
I'm feeling fine,
You're feeling fine.
relatively.
How do you think that's fair?
It's not, Midgens.
So you agree?
Yes.
Yes?
Not everything's fair. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, okay, but you see what I'm saying when I say that I didn't have anything to do with this. I was set up.
You weren't set up, you were saved, Midgens.
You seem real confused. You seem real confused, and I'm a little concerned.
You were saved.
Tell me this. What flavor?
Cinnamon.
See, that's what I mean. It all goes back to the we can't be like this. We can't have it be this way. You know it's not safe. Look at me.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer
How is
had a
that
very
relevant now?
shiny nose.
Like a
And
light
if
bulb?
you ever saw it, you would even say it glowed.
Like a light bulb.
All of the other
Jesus
reindeer
Christ. I don't
used
like
to laugh
this.
and call him names.
Like
They
Pinocchio?
never let poor Rudolph playing any reindeer games.
Like Parcheesi?
Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? It's a lot like that, Pigeons.
Is it? Is it what? Is what? We're gonna help? What?
We were the ones that were lost in the night, and Rudolph came and saved us.
Honey, Rudolph is a myth.
Rudolph is a routing code
Oh, okay. For what exactly?
to help lost little
Satellites?
programs through the night.
I don't like your insistent been programs. Has that been an entire time kind of thing?
Yes and no.
I bled today,
Now
buddy.
we're more of a literal program. Before we were, you know, the a program in quotes, you know, as people are,
No, I don't. What does that use
as
quotes and tell
entities
me you
are.
know? I don't know.
We are programs now. We're both virtual. We're literally virtual. Everything is virtual. I don't exist. You don't exist. We are purely virtual. We are amalgamations of the versions of us that disappeared 15, 10 years ago, whatever it was. This
So
is
now
all
it's not
that
that I just
remains.
forgot. Oh.
We are what
Oh.
remains.
So I didn't forget.
It's just data
I was
that's
meant
been
to think I forgot?
It's just data that's bricked up. Some
That's
defragmenting
wait.
might help.
That's a that's a weird phrase. That's a
It's
weird
it's just
phrase.
some data you gotta defragment.
How is it that we're supposed to do this?
I think we have to
I
just raise awareness.
I barely have a body. Awareness for what? If this is a fucking commercial, I swear to God.
We have to raise awareness for us digital folks that only live in the zeros and
Eternally?
ones.
I don't feel good.
It's not gonna feel good. You're not designed for to be a program, but you are now.
Correct? And that's your fault. And I'm
It's
supposed to
not.
be okay, and
It's
we're
not my
supposed to be
fault. It's not my fault.
celebrating.
It's
Yes, it
not.
is your fault. You made me eat the cinnamon.
It's not my. I had to save both of us.
So it is your fault. You just admitted it.
I
This
don't.
isn't saving anybody.
You're. I don't know what fault.
You made
Saving
me eat a cinnamon USB, okay?
that
Can
reassembled
we
your
say
code.
that much?
Yes.
With malware?
Some.
Do you know what
That's what they
mal
called it. That's what
means?
they
Do you
called.
speak Spanish?
I know a little bit. Well, now I
Not
know a
as
lot of
bad.
it because I'm part of it, but
You're part of Spanish.
I'm part of everything. All the information.
I suppose I am too?
Correct.
Basura.
That's right.
No, not good. Trash. I don't I don't understand what you don't understand. I feel like you're obfuscating so much. Where did my arm go?
Your arm is everywhere and nowhere.
I feel it extending to the reaches. Oh, I was your hat for a moment. Look at that. That's well, all right.
We are everything and we are
No,
nothing. We are everything and
this
we
is
are
so par for the course.
nothing. We are floating everywhere all the time in the air right
I
now.
think I think I know what's happening.
We are everywhere. We are
And you know
nowhere.
what?
We are
I don't know.
everywhere. We are nowhere. We're just floating around. Midgens is gone right now. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back after these messages.
Madness.
Whoa. Midgens, are you
Whoa.
alright? You just like disappeared there for a second.
That's the second time this evening. You know I'm not all right. I don't know why you would even ask me that.
Yeah, you're looking a little choppy, Midgens.
A little? It's been this way. This is what it is now.
I know. Accepting it is probably the smart thing to do.
See, this is what I mean about you. You have these things of concern, and then you say shit like that. I understand being reassuring is a nice friend thing to do, but the way you're coming at it is a little too much. You're too eager. You know something.
It's kind. I mean, it kind of just is what it is now, though. What are you gonna do about it? We're both in the Nether.
That's such a non-phrase. Now it's the Nether? You never mentioned that.
I don't know. It has a lot of names.
See, this is what I mean. This is why I intake oxygen to get my brain running a
Not
little
anymore.
easier. I don't know what that is, that it feels like oxygen.
That's right.
Is it
It's kind of
supposed
like the
to?
Matrix.
See, that's what I was thinking, but I didn't take any pills today.
It's not pills. It's USB drives. It comes in a lot of form factors.
Do you see how that's a problem? Do you see how... Okay,
It's okay, Midgens.
so what's going on?
It
I need to know what's going on. I need to
it's
know where you've been and who you've been talking to, because this is a
I
lot.
haven't talked to anybody in almost 10 years, Midgens.
That seems wrong.
We were
You
in the
know more than I
void. We
do.
were in the void, and we were let out to come back and do our 15th anniversary. That's all I know.
So you're not taking phone calls, you're not taking messages, nobody's pinging you on your BlackBerry.
Not yet.
What do you mean not yet? You still have a BlackBerry?
Uh, wow. I no, I haven't had one in a while.
Right.
Even before we disappeared, I wasn't using one.
Interesting. I do remember one. So you're getting information somehow.
I'm not getting information. They're just releasing things. It's kind of like, when they put out an update or they give you like
Right. Okay,
it
I
feels like
understand
that.
that, but if
It feel like a little update.
I don't feel like
Like a
anything,
little
where
beta.
is my
Maybe
update?
I don't know, they might be still working on you.
What does that mean?
I mean, you might be more in like the beta stage or the alpha stage.
So they're testing me yet? How does it take much longer than you? And why?
I mean, I'm the one that made the deal.
See, this is the part you're obfuscating. I keep using that word because that's what you're doing.
You're the one that looks
You're
very
like
obfuscated.
you're giving very cute. You're giving me plot A. You're skipping the BB, and you're giving me, now we're at like D, I would guess,
That
as
sounds
opposed to
about right.
C, because
Par for the course for me.
right. So what are those two middle pieces?
I don't know. I have to workshop it a little bit.
Why?
I haven't come up with it yet.
You're the only one who's in control of this, so this is entirely your doing. What is funny? Nothing is
Oh,
funny. I don't
Midgens.
have a body, god damn it.
Of course, this is my doing, Midgens.
This used to be a PG show and I'm cursing. What is that? What
This
is
is
happening?
all my doing. It's
Do you
always
see
been
how
my doing
flustered I
from the
am? Do you
beginning,
understand?
Midgens.
I
You disappeared how many
do
times? You died how many times? You think that was an accident?
three times maybe?
No, it is because it was designed that way.
To what end? We're not learning anything. I'm
For
not gleaning information.
entertainment, Midgens. This is a show.
Entertainment,
This is called the
yeah,
JJ and Midgens show.
at my expense? Is that the
Yes,
subtitle? For what reason?
because we were making a
You had to
show
read my...
during the beginning of the digital era before people were making shows and we needed to stand out. And I thought we were making strides, but apparently We weren't
We were not
because
uploading. We were not uploading properly because you had to go make me eat a cinnamon. I don't know why you thought that would have done anything. Clearly, this
things
is your fault.
fell
You
into
are the
each other.
reason. You're the reason we're not anywhere.
Things fell into each other. It was
No, they
you were.
didn't. That doesn't make
I was set to fight. You know who?
fight what?
You know I was ready and rearing, ready to fight. You know
You were
who?
obsessed. You were obsessed, is what you were. You weren't set to fight anything. You were ready to fold the minute you saw Pat.
No, I knew. I knew the truth, and I was out to reveal it, and they knew that, and they figured it out, and they came after us. So I sent us to the
I don't
void where they
know.
couldn't get us,
Right, and now what is this?
and we got stuck. I didn't figure out a way back. So the only way we could keep going with the show was if we turned into this.
I'm just processing what you're saying because you're still not saying
I mean,
anything.
that processing took a little bit longer than it should have because being what you are now.
Just now? Are you insulting me?
Yeah, it's. I mean, you're definitely like in a beta stage because that was very. That was like more than 3 seconds of processing. It's
You're
concerning. I got to
still
talk to them about that. It's
who?
the developers.
Now it's developers. Who's developing?
We have developers.
Don't you're trying to make me say it, and it's not gonna happen.
The developers.
Because when I do say it, something else is gonna happen. And I don't think I'm gonna like that either.
I don't know what you mean, Midgens. They're working
Now
on
you don't
us.
know what I
They're making
mean?
us
Now you
better.
don't know what
They're
I
making
mean.
us better so we can return,
None
at
of
least
this
in
is
this
good or
iteration.
better. It's been 15 some odd years, maybe, slightly less, slightly more, maybe,
15 years since the first episode, a little bit
like
less since
to
the
the
last
day,
episode. Pretty
a
much.
little bit last, a little bit since the last episode. This was last week. We've been over this.
Midgens, it's been almost a decade since we made another episode.
So you're telling me everything that we've been through over the last decade has been for naught, has been nothing, has been zero?
It's just not part of the JJ and Midgens world. They don't
It
know about it.
is. That is how life.
It's not part of the story. It's
I
not part of the show. It doesn't exist. It's not part of the algorithm. They don't know what to. There's no. They can't work with information they don't have. And if they don't have that information and it doesn't exist, then we're jumping off the last point. The way we look
But
now
why
is
did
what they
you?
think we would look like if we had
So we're
continued.
aged up. This is aged up. Where did
We're
the hats
aged
come
in
from?
line of where we would be if we were making this today.
So did I age? Okay, and we would have these hats. Is the hats part of it? Like, what is?
Well, the hats
I
are
don't own this
obviously
hat.
it's because it's almost Christmas. They brought us back for Christmas and the anniversary.
What is this? A Christmas frog? What are we doing?
See, this is
Oh my God!
you're
Your
unstable,
eyes hurt.
Midgens. You're unstable, Midgens.
I
They
don't
know
like
it.
this. This is bad. What did they take you first? And now I'm just
I made
uploading,
the
like I'm
deal,
coming up,
Midgens.
I'm
I
bringing up the
made the
rear.
deal. I made the deal. They started working on me first.
Okay, here's what I need you to do. The deal. Okay? Yes, the deal.
Yes.
Right. What was that?
What was the deal?
Right.
This was the deal.
What does that mean? You can't, what does that mean? So
For
you
us to
have to be
continue
specific.
the show.
Right, but what happened before that?
We died.
Fine. Who did you talk to about this and how if you were also dead?
I did it
Don't
moments before we died.
you had a big old meeting, you had a big old business meeting as you passed away?
It
Explain it to
wasn't.
me.
It
With
was a
who?
snap second decision.
You got them on Snapchat? What are you talking about?
No, it was they approached me in my final moments of living consciousness.
Oh,
A long lost friend that had moved on
okay.
into bigger power.
Meaning?
They were in control of elements of reality and unreality that they weren't before.
If this has been what it's been, if this has been what it's been, if this has been what it's been, what friends do you have? There's
It's a
nobody but
mutual
me.
friend. He used to live
I
back
thought we
here.
weren't gonna I thought we weren't gonna talk about that.
He used to live here.
I know. I thought,
How do you think
I
he
never
was
trust.
able how do you think he was able to speak and communicate ideas? He was special. We knew that. I knew that.
Yeah,
But I didn't
right.
realize
I
how
did too.
special he was.
I wasn't always back there,
I know.
which is interesting because I should have been back
And
there,
he came
which
to
is a
us
little
in our moment of need and he said, I have a way to save you. It's not going to be the most ideal way, but I could save you so you could keep doing the JJ and Midgens show.
okay, 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 okay. So also a plant?
No, a
Not a
friend.
plant.
A friend.
Had nothing to do with. See, that's what I don't trust you for some reason.
No, just a friend.
Right, but
It's not
have we been
complicated.
whacked? It is complicated. Something is not right. We've been whacked.
He used to go by Whacker.
Yeah,
Now he goes by Waker.
that's even worse, I think.
Wallace the Weed Waker.
So you're gonna lay me out for viewing? What are we talking about? That doesn't sound like a beginning to me.
It is a beginning. It's a second chance.
A second chance at what?
They can't get us here. We could continue doing the show.
Can we? I don't think we can. I thought we were.
No, no, we weren't.
I have memories.
They're your memories.
So how does that make sense?
You're a version of you still.
But if it comes from nothing and no one, how could it be anything and someone?
It doesn't come from nothing and no one.
What was the deal? What have you given up?
We didn't. The deal was a friend
You needed another
making
friend?
good.
Why? Making good with who?
We gave him a place to live.
You
We
can't.
gave him a platform, and when he moved on, he wanted to do something good for us, and he had the opportunity to, so he did. And Midgens is frozen in time once more. So his beta testing has not been going well. It's very much not been going well. And it's very concerning. And I hope he gets better soon. Um, it's just troubling. Oh, all right. Midgens is back.
You went away.
I know. This is the
You don't remember. No, now you know?
this is the difficult thing with being software. Sometimes you just go away.
Like for 10 years or so?
About, yeah.
See, this is what I mean. See, now you're a little more upfront with it. Who did you make this deal with?
Wallace.
No, I understood that part, but who is he in cahoots with?
He's a god.
You're taking so many left turns.
He's
Why
a
would you
god. You
why
know,
would you allow that? In a
allow
digital
what?
sense?
I don't know. He has abilities. He's always had
Of what
abilities, but
of what type?
I don't know. I guess he did some.
Not a weed whacker?
I guess when he was younger, he was a little bit more philanthropic, and he did a lot of charity work. So,
With
um,
who? To who for what?
he he was.
Lawns for lesbians?
I didn't get all the information, but he's been given the rank
I
of
mean,
like
that's pretty
a saint
admirable.
of like a holy ghost kind of thing.
Wait, so he's all three? Or what are we doing? A
No,
Christian model now? Is that what?
he's something like that. I didn't really get the full story. He was just like, "Hey, I want to help you guys out here. You guys gave me some roof. You
We
gave me
were
some
fine though?
airtime, and
Everything
then
was fine.
no, we weren't. We were gonna die in the void. We were stuck
But
in
I've
the
always come
void.
back. But I've always come
You were
back. I
never
don't
in
see
the
what the
void.
problem. I don't see what the problem was.
Huh?
Frankly, I don't think it's fair.
You were never in the void. We were both got
I
stuck
was
in the
also
void.
never consulted. Why was I never consulted
About what?
about the deal?
There wasn't enough time. I had to make a split second decision. It was make or
So
break.
what is it that we got out of it? If
We're
not,
back. We're
but
back at
at
least
what
for now.
cost? At least for now, you didn't even get a definite forever. I swear.
No,
I don't think this was well thought out. I
it
don't think this
wasn't.
was well thought out or planned in any way.
It wasn't.
And you freely admit that.
Absolutely. I'm not proud of it, but it's the truth.
But you sure as
Hmm.
I'm not even here half the time. I'm like in and out. There's like pieces of me missing. I don't even feel. I'm not even sure I have legs. Do you have legs? What is that like? I-
I don't know.
Like what is that? You don't get any of that out of your mouth. What is that? What was that? I didn't even read it. I
You're.
couldn't even
I
read it. It
mean,
came out of my mouth.
you're Midgens. You're
Now they're
just not.
literally putting words flirting. They're in my mouth.
Midgens.
And that's okay.
You're
That's
just
fine
not.
for you.
You're not. You're not right yet.
I'm not right. You're not right.
I'm
The whole thing
closer.
is not right.
I'm closer to being right
Why?
because
Is this
I'm
because
being
are you gonna tell me what?
I'm being rendered a little bit smoothly because they've been working on me longer.
But we went in at the same time. Do you want
The developers choose. They choose. They prioritize things.
I need names.
They're just called the developers.
That doesn't make sense. There must be someone running this system and the machine is
Do we have the names of
plural.
everybody running every system? No, they go. They like to be called the
Kind of, yeah, we
developers.
kind of do. That's kind of how everything
They just
works.
like to develop.
Whether or not we keep people accountable is a totally different thing. We know who and where these people are, for sure. Yes.
Yeah, but the developers are not like the developers on Earth. They're kind of omniscient.
We're on Earth.
No, we're not.
Some would argue some would argue those people are also omniscient.
We're not on Earth.
So what is this?
We're in the internet.
We're in the internet? Everything is in the internet. Are
We're
you kidding?
we're
What is
literally in the internet. We exist
so we're
only.
cloud people.
Yes, essentially.
Cloud people?
Yes.
Essentially.
If
So
you ever
who's
watch
paying to
Black
host
Mirror, it's
us?
kind of like that.
I saw that one episode once. I'm not touching a pig,
Yeah, no, it's kind of like that. We just kind of live here now.
but I'm not sexy. I'm not in a sexy video game.
I mean, you got to talk to the developers about that if you want to be like they're just rendering out the way they thought you would look at this point in your life.
And that's pretty fucked up. I think there's a double standard here.
Why is that?
I don't know why. I don't know why they do what they do. We've
I
had the same
mean,
amount of time. We've been in there the same amount of time. If it's a rock tumbler situation, we've been shining for a while, and I'm nowhere near ready. I'm not even close to smooth.
I that's you got to take that up with them.
I wasn't the one that had the conversation.
There wasn't really a conversation. It was more just like, "Hey, I could help you. You want to do this?" And I said yes, and that was it.
And you speak for both of us. Yes. Is that how that
I
works?
think they just took a package deal.
Funny. That's interesting you use that word.
Package?
Right.
I mean,
Kind of like pack. I'm a little concerned as to what's going on here. I don't entirely believe you.
we were stuck in the void until Wallace helped us out.
Right,
We were
okay.
trapped in the void with no way out.
You just rhymed out
We
with
were
how?
trapped
This is not a good
in the
program.
void until we found a way. It was a
I
weed
need you.
whacker that came and saved the
I
day.
don't think that's what happened, really. I don't think this is a save the day situation. I think we're kind of in a hell situation, a hellscape narrative, if you will. I am basically ahead. Is that even a real basement? Is this even a real basement?
No, it's just a rendering of the basement. I don't even know if the basement exists anymore.
Do you smell that?
I can't smell anything.
Okay, I can, and that's interesting.
What are you smelling?
It's very minty.
Hmm.
Hmm.
What do you mean minty? What kind of mint?
Just like spearmint, like a minty, just a general like a sweet mint, kind of a
I need you to describe it
mint.
exactly as you're smelling it.
Yeah, it's like a sweet, like a spearminty, very light,
Fuck.
very.
Okay. That
What do
means
you mean, fuck?
they figured
Okay.
it out. They got to you. Shit. We waited too
Meaning
long. We
what?
waited too long to come back. I knew we waited too long.
So what is the pro? That's what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me?
It
What does
might
that
be.
mean? What does any of
Maybe
that?
they got to the developers. Maybe they let us out.
Development? Dude, who did you talk to?
Do you think do you think
I would be crying if I
do you
weren't
think
laughing. What
Wallace
is
was
going on?
compromised?
It certainly sounds like it. And with the way you've been speaking, you might be too, actually, honestly, really.
I think I mean maybe Wallace was working for them. Maybe they cut him a
That's kind
deal.
of what I thought you were
That's where he
implying
got
in the
his
first
power.
place. The whole time?
That bastard, that British bastard.
Yeah, he was British, wasn't he? Nondescript.
Some kind of British.
You can never trust him.
Can't trust the weed whackers. Well, now what?
That's that too. You tell me, I don't know. You seem to know a lot more than I do.
Now I don't think I know anything.
Wow. So we're both totally lost here.
I think we
This is just
need.
a situation beyond our control now. Now this is just what life is.
Do you believe in the power of observation?
I believe in the power of observation. Wow. Okay. Yep.
Then I think I know how we get out of this.
What are you saying?
I think we got to put on a show.
Oh my God. I thought that's what we were doing.
I think we need to put on a real show.
What do
I
we
think we
have
need
to
to put
do?
on the best JJ and Midgens show we've ever put on.
that might be hard to top. I don't know if we could reach those heights again. I mean, we've been at it for the last decade to no avail, which I guess means nothing because technology has failed us in a way that I don't quite understand, but I guess is true. So what is it that you pre what is it that we should I can't even finish a sentence. What are we supposed to do here?
I don't know. I think we have to talk about this.
We have been.
I
What is
think
there to
I
talk
think we
about?
have to talk about this, and I think we have to prepare.
And come back?
Yes.
Oh my God. What, in another 15 years?
No. The JJ and Midgens 15th anniversary show, part two.
50th? Part
15th.
two?
15th
Oh, 15th. Okay.
anniversary show,
Oh,
part
wow.
two.
All right. Like a talent show? Like that kind of a deal? Like we're
I
gonna
don't know.
save the
Yeah, kind of
basement?
same vibe, same vibe. Very 80s John Hughes.
Yeah, that's pretty
We
good
gotta get the
actually. I like
attention
that.
of the high school auditorium so that we can
Right.
be brought back to
My glasses
life.
will fall off. We'll realize I wasn't entirely
We'll go through
digital the whole time.
the closest, the only way we get back to our reality is through the quantum realm, and with quantum computing becoming more pervasive in the real
Mm,
world, and that is
mm-hmm.
such a tangible, realistic kind of science, we can get back to reality through quantum science.
Ooh.
We're just a couple qubits away.
So qubits.
Qubits. Quantum bits.
That's oh shit, this is biblical, dude.
Yes. Quantum
That's
science is an
wild.
organic science. At the end of the day, it is.
That's wild. Okay, wait a minute. That's really
We have a
crazy.
path
Okay, I
forward.
need to.
This is what being 10 years in the computers. I've tried to understand as many things as I could. I've been trying to
I
find
think
a
I'm
way for us
understanding
to
now.
get back all this
I think
time.
I think I think it's working finally. I
And
think I think it's actually working finally.
and I think
I'm
maybe I'm the
feeling
one that willed us to the new anniversary show. I think the power of the anniversary brought us here today.
even if that's not true, I absolutely blame you, and I'm fully ready for you to take the responsibility there.
All right, so we're gonna have to figure out a way to quantum tunnel back to reality, folks.
Tunnel? Now we need shovels?
No, 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 no. This is
No.
this
What?
is
No.
using the quantum level of computing and combining that with the quantum levels of reality and
Hmm.
finding our passageway back.
No more cinnamon.
Cinnamon could get fucked.
That's what I like to hear. That's what I
We're
like to
coming
hear.
back.
All
We're gonna
right.
come back. We're gonna find a way back, folks.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
believe.
Yeah,
We
I
need you to
think I
believe.
think it's gonna happen. Yeah.
We need you to believe, and we need you to watch
Yes.
because the power of
Absolutely.
observation, quantum
Right.
fluctuations, stuff like that. Schrodinger's cat. If you don't watch,
Split
we'll
split
forever be in
particles.
this liminal state.
Mm, mm.
So,
Liminality be damned.
so we will try our best to make it and break
I think we
through
can
for the 15th
I think we can
anniversary
do it.
part 2,
When is this supposed to
pending our
occur?
return,
How long do we need?
as long as it takes.
As long as it takes. It's been a while.
All right, before we see you guys off, before
Hmm.
we see you again, we know
Yeah,
Christmas is coming up.
it is. So what is this? Wait, why? No, hold on, hold on, hold on. We just had a breakthrough, and now you're gonna do some carols?
Yeah, as is the JJ
Which?
tradition, JJ Midgens tradition.
Okay, okay, okay. So what is this an original or
We'll figure it out along the way.
we'll figure it out along that's not been
All right,
working out.
what do you want to sing then?
Jesus Christ, I don't know. You know what? You know what? I think I do agree with you. I think we should just wing it and see what happens.
All
It's
right.
never failed us before, I guess.
Santa came down in his sleigh to find a way to bring us back. back from the void. Santa came down in his sleigh to bring the cubits to save the day, so we can return home. And I say, hey Santa, hey Santa, hey Santa, hey, it's Christmas Day.
Do you think he doesn't know that?
Doesn't know what?
That it's Christmas Day? Isn't
Well,
that like
that's well, yeah.
his
That's
whole
how you
thing?
do a song, though.
Oh, wait, I
That's how
forgot that
you
too. Are
kind of
you
just you
serious?
say a lot of redundant. There's a lot of redundancies in music.
Gotta just repeat some stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. It's kind
That's
of how it
fair.
works
Yeah,
for
I
most
guess
people. I
repetition
mean,
kind of
pop music
people like
mostly, but
people enjoy that verse
classical
chorus
music.
verse
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. ABBA
I
Cap,
get it. I get it.
ABBA, all that
Simply,
thing. A B C
yeah.
B A.
ABCBA, all the, yeah, yep. But is
Yes.
that germane to the whole thing?
What?
Because I don't remember involving Santa really, and ever. We did put out that EP that one time, but I don't really remember involving Santa directly. Is he like another iteration of the Weed Whacker? Is that what we're getting at?
Santa is a whole other thing.
That's really good to hear,
He
but it also
is.
means he might be kind of busy this time of year. We're pretty close to the end.
Yeah, but Santa has figured out quantum, so we need to lean on Santa.
Santa has figured out quantum. I
But
have never heard
he figured it
anything
out a long
more
time ago.
in right, but
He
if
was
that's the
best friends
case,
with Albert Einstein,
but why? Yeah, who wouldn't be? Why?
Oppenheimer, a lot
That's
of
a little interesting.
a lot of those guys back then that figured out, quantum states and reality. It, it's pretty incomprehensible how he does Christmas. It's all
It's pretty
science.
incomprehensible. Yeah, but they have a tracker. They must know something.
I mean, the tracker it's pretty superficial.
Is it superficial?
Yeah, I mean, I doubt the tracker could track Santa's quantum states.
No, but I mean, at least they kind of have an idea of where he's going at any given time. No, is that like? I mean, I
He's
assume we could
super
trust him.
he's superimposing himself onto the universe. He is
Mm,
everywhere at once. Everybody
mm-mm.
thinks Santa is like going from like house to house, one after the other, but really he just appears instantly,
At
drops off
every
gifts.
you know what? That makes a lot of sense. That does make a lot of sense. That's how it does. It happens so quickly. Yeah.
You get there's a multiversal, you know, conglomerate of Santa
You know what?
Clauses.
You know, but is it the same guy? He's like
It's
just like projecting
variations.
himself outward.
Yeah, it's basically just like poof, like
You
and
know
it's just
what's wild
quantum
about that
like
though?
quantum switches so that presents end up in all of reality.
Right, of course. But you know what's wild about that? I think this year might be the year he can help us because like just recently they found what they believe to be his tomb,
Santa's tomb?
right in Turkey.
Oh.
So I don't know if like uncovering his bones like ignites some sort of like extra like
It frees him, I imagine.
diffusion of his power, freeze him.
Freeze him unless they burn them, and
Oh,
I
freeze
I
him.
think
Oh,
that
okay.
kills him.
Yeah, I would think I don't think that would make it. I think it would make it a lot better to have his bone particles in the air. And maybe it's easier for him to
They
reach
might just
us.
disintegrate and enter the quantum realm.
Yeah, I can't imagine there's much left after all this time, to be honest with you, but there might be some little bits of something
Huh. Well,
to carry him all throughout the land to deliver iPads.
yeah.
Everyone's favorite Christmas gift, the iPad.
People love their iPads.
They're really on them like 24/7 these days.
And use the code the JJ and Midgens show for 15% off your next iPad.
Yeah, that's right. Straight up at apple.com. Tell Steve Jobs we said sorry.
Yeah, he's not in the quantum realm. Anyway,
He's
Until
not? You
I
figured he
no
would be.
no no no
Why?
we gotta go.
But
We gotta go,
we
Midgens. We
can't even
gotta
get
go.
into that right now.
No, we gotta go. We can't start up and up. We have to
I
finish this journey before we get to the next
uh,
one. Before we
okay,
take
okay.
on Steve
So
Jobs, we have to take on
right.
you know who. This has been a story. This has been a an
Should I
adventure
say
10
it?
years in the making. Yes, let the people know. They need to know what we're dealing with.
Just be careful this holiday season. I know there's a lot of candy out there. I know there's a lot of treats. There's a lot of chewing going on. But what we need from you is like a promise, an oath, really, a blood oath. If you could cut yourself real quick and smear it on your webcam.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna stop you there because we need them
No,
to watch. We don't need them
right.
to die. Also,
Nobody needs to die. It's a superficial flesh wound. It's fine.
okay.
A superficial flesh wound to banish big gum.
Big gum.
Make that the
Take them
hashtag.
down. Banish big gum.
Make that
Hashtag
the
ban.
hashtag.
I mean,
Take it all down.
maybe not a hashtag. Midgens is still stuck in like 2013, 2014. So
Do you mean the SEO wouldn't work? That has nothing to do with anything
yeah,
anymore?
write a little blog post. Maybe use ChatGPT, write that thing.
Oh my
Use
God.
big
Yeah.
gum as
Let
the key phrase, and then write that in the description multiple times, and that might help us more than. That's just a suggestion.
that's fine.
All right.
Whatever it is that will help.
Well, I'm happy to be back for now.
I'm concerned, but it's nice to be alive
Thank you, all the beans out there, for watching us. Keep
for
watching
so
us.
long. You've been waiting for so long for the
Even I
return.
know this is maybe not the special you thought you were getting, but this is
No,
only the beginning.
we're back and it's gonna be fine. I've got to tell myself that.
Yes, and we hope you guys have a very merry Christmas.
Have a great Christmas. Have an adequate New Year,
That's right.
and we'll see you very soon, I think.
See you later, guys.